Do you know that more people are going to die as a result of the DUMSOR situation in Ghana now? You see, our problem as a country, it's just because we do not learn, and everything is all about conspiracy theory. Most of the things are either about, it's NDC that did this, NDC didn't do that, MPP did this, and MPP didn't do that. However, we have failed to apply science in whatever that we do as a country. In 2016, there was a study by Apenteng and colleagues who found out that whenever the light is taken away for about 2 to 3 hours, your chances of dying increased by 43%. 43%. That is what we witnessed this week at the Tema General Hospital. It is unfortunate that some children purportedly died. But must this be the situation? And should this be the situation? Most people tend to blame the government a lot. However, should the government be blamed, or must the government be the sole person to shoulder the burden? Surely yes. But others must shoulder that burden too. The first is the Tema General Hospital. Tema General Hospital should not tell Ghanaians or should not tell the people of Tema that they do not have standby generators. Yes, they do have. But what is the capacity? The hospital administration is aware that the generators they have, the standby generators they have, cannot power the whole hospital. Have they done anything about that situation? The hospital generates money. Yes, I know sometimes these hospitals have to reinvest internally generated funds into some stuff. But these hospitals are aware that their generators cannot power a whole hospital. Have they worked at achieving that aim of powering the whole facility in case of situations like this? For all you know, the medical director of the hospital, the accountant, the administrator, for all you know, they have built big mansions in Accra and somewhere else. How much will their salary be to build those mansions? It all boils down to one thing. Monies from those hospitals, which would have been used to buy generators with a capacity enough to power the whole hospital in terms of power outage. Because they know they will be shielded from blame and the whole blame will go to government, most of these public servants in the public institutions do whatever they like because they know when it comes to accountability, they will never be accountable or they will never be held accountable. Today, everyone is pointing accusing fingers at the MPP government. But we should also question the management of Tema General Hospital. The second to blame is the government of the day. And the first question I have for the government is, you claim to have solved DUMSOR or power outage when you took power. You said John Mahama and NDC never solved DUMSOR. Fair enough. So if you solve the power outage situation, why are we in the same situation today? Because what I know is that if you solve a problem, you are better equipped to solve that problem or prevent it from recurring. So if you truly solve the power outage situation in Ghana, why do we have power outages? And I read on TV3 News about Gabi Ochredakum throwing jabs at the energy sector as to why for 7 years there has been stable power and why now. Is he trying to insinuate that someone is trying to sabotage the MPP party because it's election time? I don't think so, dear Gabi Ochredakum. That is not the situation. It's just that as a country, we have failed to learn. The NDC is also trying to make themselves look holier than thou. But as a matter of fact, the study that was conducted by Apenteng and colleagues in 2016 was an assessment of the power outages during the tenure of John Mahama before 2016. So it means successive governments have failed to tackle the situation. And the solution to the situation is just in front of us. These statistics are just in front of us. If we as a country look at some of these research findings, it gives us a guidance as to how to plan our future. But all that we do as a country, Ghana, is reactionary. Once a situation comes up, we react to the situation and we coil back. Dear Bawumia, you are telling us that you're going to provide 2,000 megawatts of solar power when you come to power as president. Please, we do not need that. We need you to solve the situation now. You also stated that Ghana needs a visionary leader. Ghana needs someone we need that vision now. You are the vice president. Please, don't wait to become the president before. You told us that you are a driver's mate and there are certain things you cannot do. And after that, you go about telling us as a vice president, this is what you have done, this is what you've done. We don't need that. We need you to solve the situation and the present issues now. And that is the power outage. Because more neonates are going to die. More children will die. More people are going to die. And you see, the truth of the situation is, the president and his cronies, Bawumia and his family, would not seek medical care in Ghana. When they are sick, their family will be flown abroad. What of you and I? We need to stop being partisan and confront the situation as it is. Whether you're an MPP, NDC, PNC, APC, whatever political party you belong to, this is a time for us to speak as Ghanaians, not as MPP or NDC. Your relative could end up in a hospital any day, and their chance of dying will increase by 43% because there is no light in the hospitals. It is painful. Life is not like a spare tire where you can replace. No. Once your relative or you take your last breath, I mean it is your last breath and nothing else. So please, let us stop defending the indefensible. Those who say NDC time there are power outages, you do not know. You may go out there with your bicycle, your motorbike or your car and you get yourself involved in an accident. No one knows the next minute, the next second. No one knows tomorrow. You may jump onto Twitter to criticize people for speaking out objectively. But the next minute, you may have a stomach upset. Probably you go to eat something. You have food poisoning and they rush you to the hospital. That is where the clock will start ticking on you. because there is no light at the hospital and your chance of dying has increased by 43%. A word to the wise they say is enough. What should we do as a country? Do you believe that we rely so much on the blame game? We should invest our time and energy in science, research, because research does not lie. What is your opinion? Give us your opinion in the comment section. Make sure to subscribe. Leave a comment. Until we meet next time, adios.